everyone. How are you? I hope you all guys are good. I am Masood Ali HP, Director of Training Teachers Globe. I am very grateful to see your interest in our sessions and series. Today, our facilitator, ma'am Shumyla Kamal, to give information to challenging behavior and how to deal it. Welcome to all my participants. Thank you so much for participating our session. अब हम बिना वक्त गवाए सेशन को बाकायदा स्टार्ट करते हैं. ओवर टू यू मैम Shumyla Kamal.
Thank you so much.
Can you
Thank
hear
you
me?
so much. Yes, I can hear you. Thank you so much, Masood Saab, for giving me this opportunity from this platform of Teachers Training Globe to talk about my favorite field, which is ABA. So let me introduce myself first. I'm Shumyla Kamal. I am an RBT. I am licensed RBT and I'm a special educator and I am doing my master's in ABA. I'm also working towards a certification which is called VCBA. I'm not done yet, although I have completed the coursework, but I have to take exam for the certification. This is an international certification which US board awards you. So still I'm like looking for the exam to get that certification. So let's, by the way, I'm also mother of two boys on the autism spectrum disorder. Like I have, that's why I'm in this field, and I am in this field for last more than 10 years. I'm working with special needs kids. And so when Masood Saab asked me to, talk about something, so I selected my favorite topic, which is ABA. So today we will discuss how we will, okay, let me share my PPT. Yeah, so we'll talk about managing challenging behaviors of kids with special needs. So I use the word neurodiverse kids because I'm not only talking about kids with special needs, but also we will talk about neurotypical kids, because behavior is, something which is everybody is having challenging behaviors and how to deal with those behaviors. So today's topic is managing challenging behaviors of neurodiverse kids, not only special needs kids, but also typically developing kids. Okay, so this slide is having problem. Let me fix it first. Okay, so first of all, we need to know what are challenging behaviors, right? So do you guys have any idea? Because I like interactive sessions so much. So can you please type in what do you know about challenging behaviors, or what do you think challenging behaviors are? Or if I would like if you tell me what behavior is. What do you think? Something. A child or student behaving differently than rest of the group. Aggressive behaviors. How to change their mood. Behavior is the style of life. Yes, you can say that behavior is the style of life. Aggressive behaviors, child or students behaving differently. Dyslexia. Dyslexia is not a behavior and it's not a challenging behavior. Mood swings, okay. Okay, good. Good job. Good job. At least you tried. So, okay. So you tried and most of you were correct somehow. You said behavior is a style of life. Yes, behavior, you can say, is a style of life. Behavior is everything we do. You know, I'm talking to you. You guys are listening to me. You're looking at me. You eat, you sleep, you sit, you stand, you read, you study. Everything is a behavior. So whatever we do, in layman terms, whatever we do is a behavior. So every behavior has certain reason behind that. Like what we do, why we do. We should know that what we are doing, why we are doing this, right? So this is called reason or the function of behavior. Okay, so we're talking about behavior. So behavior is anything we do, and all the behaviors happen for a certain reason. Like I am, for example, I'm going to my office daily. And why I'm going there? So maybe because I like to work for for special needs kids, or maybe I get the salary at the end of the month, which is my reinforcement, or which is my main reason for going to office daily. All of you go to office, all of you do something for something. Now you get something after doing something. So that something I'm talking in very layman terms. So that's something, maybe your reinforcement. Like I said, I go to office and I get the salary at the end of the month. That is my reinforcement. So when I get salary, my behavior of going to office is reinforced and I go to office more. Okay. But what happens if I am not getting the salary at the end of the month, which is my reinforcement? So I'll not go to office anymore, right? Because my reinforcement is stopped. So we all engage in certain kind of behaviors to get something which is reinforcing or which is motivating for you all. So same is with the kids with the special needs or typically developing kids or teenage or adults or everybody around us engages in some behavior because to get something after engaging in those behaviors which is reinforcing for them. So we need to know what that reinforcement is to deal with challenging behaviors. For example, if the child is banging his head, we know why the child is banging his head. He must be getting something out of banging his head. It is not without any reason, right? बच्चा ऐसे ही नहीं सर मार रहा है. There is a reason behind that behavior. So we need to know that reason. अगर हमने उस behavior को deal करना है तो हमें उस reason का पता होना चाहिए. So this is what we do in ABA. We try to find out the function, reasons of the behavior, and then we deal with such behavior. So first of all, we'll see what are challenging behaviors. So challenging behaviors could be, which are harmful to the individual or to the others. Okay, so for example, what behaviors can be harmful to the individual, to the others? So I came across a child, he was biting his hand so excessively that his hand was so damaged because, hand was so damaged and I was not even able to watch at that part of the hand. इतना ज़्यादा वो damage हो चुका था कि it was so painful watching that child. इतना वो अपने आप को बाइट कर रहा था. And I have came across so many kids who are banging their heads. ठीक है, ये harmful है उनके लिए. कुछ बच्चे ऐसे हैं, they hit others. I've seen a kid like who will pull hair of siblings, mother, whoever is around, and और वो इतने बुरे तरीके से बाल नोचेगा कि वो बच्चों के जो उसकी बहनें थी उसके यहाँ से बाल ही जा चुके हुए थे. So any behaviors which are harmful to the individual, यानी वो अपने आप को self hitting कर रहा है, self biting कर रहा है, या अपने आप को नुकसान पहुंचा रहा है या किसी और को नुकसान पहुंचा रहा है, that's harming others or harming themselves. And then which are destructive. Destructive क्या हो सकता है? Like throwing things. इसमें property destruction भी आ जाती है, इसमें बहुत सारी चीजें आ जाती हैं. Like the child is destructive in a sense that the child is throwing everything around. Like if he doesn't like something, he'll throw out everything. He's breaking the crockery and everything around. Whatever it is around, the child is throwing it, right? So that is destructive behavior. And other prevent access to learning and participating in all aspects of community life because others label or isolate the individuals being odd or different. So I talked about being harmful to himself and to others. I talked about destructive behaviors. There are some other behaviors which prevent access to learning and participation in all aspects. जिसको हम automatic या sensory behaviors भी कह सकते हैं. For example, a child is spitting on others. So that is very odd for others. They will not accept any child who is spitting on your face, right? So there are certain kids. I have to admit people who are in waiting room. Yeah. Okay. So, for example, there is a kid who is spitting on your face. So nobody would allow any child to spit on your face. They will not want such kids to come to their home and to socialize with such families who have such kids who are spitting on your face or who are throwing things on your face or any other behaviors which are hindrance in socializing because, even you go to your own relatives. मैं अपने बच्चे के साथ जाती हूँ अपने किसी रिलेटिव के घर and my child is so destructive and my child is throwing things and spitting on others and hitting their kids तो definitely वो चाहेंगे कि हम उनके घर ना जाएं, right? तो आपकी जो socialization है वो restricted हो जाती है ऐसे बच्चों के साथ. People don't want you to meet, people don't want you to come to their home. वो नहीं चाहते कि आप उनके घर आएं, वो नहीं चाहते कि आप उनके साथ मिलें because that's so much disturbing for them. जब आप अपने बच्चों के साथ वहाँ जाते हो और आपके बच्चे किसी challenging behavior में involved हैं तो they don't want you to come there, right? तो इस तरह के बहुत से behaviors होते हैं. तो ये तो हो गए सारे जो आपके challenging behaviors होते हैं. Okay. Yes. Acha. So now if you read this statement, it says, Some of these behaviors that most professionals and many families would not consider challenging, such as making odd noises, repeating phrases over and over, closing and opening doors in a repetitive fashion, might not be dangerous or destructive, but they sure can be annoying and raise everyone's stress levels. And when the individual is told to stop again and again, but still doesn't, those little things can lead to big things. ठीक है, अब ऐसे बिहेवियर्स, हमने डिस्ट्रक्टिव बिहेवियर की बात कर ली, हमने हार्मफुल बिहेवियर्स की बात कर ली, लेकिन कुछ बिहेवियर्स ऐसे हैं जो प्रोफेशनल्स को और फैमिली मेंबर्स को लगता है कि दे आर नॉट चैलेंजिंग. लाइक बच्चा है वो बार बार लाइट ओपन और लाइट ऑन एंड ऑफ कर रहा है, बच्चा है वो बार बार आपका दरवाजा खोल रहा है, बंद कर रहा है, खोल रहा है, बंद कर रहा है, या आपका कोई बच्चा है जो अजीब और नॉइजेस प्रोड्यूस कर रहा है. सो ऑल दीज आर ऑटोमेटिक या सेंसरी बिहेवियर्स. ठीक है, और ये like they are also restricting your socialization, because आप किसी के घर जाते हो और आपका बच्चा किसी का दरवाजा बार बार बंद कर रहा है, खोल रहा है, बंद कर रहा है, खोल रहा है, और अजीब अजीब से नॉइजेस बना रहा है, या फिर वो उनकी चीजों को जाके छेड़ रहा है, या फिर वो मतलब कोई भी ऐसा odd behavior which is annoying for them, which is annoying for you also. तो आपका क्या हो रहा है? इस तरह के जो चैलेंजिंग बिहेवियर्स हैं, जो आपको लगता है चैलेंजिंग नहीं है बिकॉज वो डिस्ट्रक्टिव भी नहीं है और वो आपको नुकसान भी नहीं पहुंचा रहे या बच्चे को भी नुकसान नहीं पहुंचा रहे, बट स्टिल दे आर रिस्ट्रिक्टिंग योर सोशलाइजेशन. पीपल विल नॉट वांट सच किड्स टू कम टू देयर होम. तो हमें इन सारे चैलेंजिंग बिहेवियर्स को डील करना पड़ता है ताकि आपकी सोशल एक्सेप्टेंस बढ़े बच्चे की, वो सोशली अप्रोप्रिएट हो जाए. हम ABA में क्या करते हैं? दैट्स व्हाट वी डू इन ABA. वी वांट टू increase such behaviors which are socially appropriate, right? हम अपने बच्चों को socially appropriate बनाना चाहते हैं. हम नहीं चाहते कि हमारे बच्चे इस तरह से लगें कि वो socially inappropriate लगे, किसी गैदरिंग में बैठे हुए बच्चे आपके odd ना लगे, right? So we have to deal such behaviors. तो उन behaviors को deal करने के लिए हमें क्या करना होता है? We have to look at the reason or function of such behaviors, right? So that is what we do. Okay. अब बात ये आती है कि why children and teenagers behave in challenging ways. ये वही बात हो गई कि like why we do what we do. So we need to find out the reason why the child is behaving in a certain way. So I have written a few lines. If you read, it says children and teenagers might behave in challenging ways because they have trouble understanding what's happening around them. For example, what other people are saying or communicating non-verbally. Okay, ठीक है, हो सकता है आपको कोई ऐसी चीज, उस बच्चे को कोई ऐसी चीज डिस्टर्ब करिए, like anybody around is disturbing that child, which you don't understand, but the child does understand, like what is happening all around, which is disturbing a child. The child may have difficulty communicating their own wants and needs, which can lead to frustration. ठीक है, बच्चे को कुछ चाहिए, बच्चा want to communicate with you, but he's not able to because communication impairment is the main part of kids with special needs या autism या जो भी आपके special neurodiverse बच्चे होते हैं, उनका communication impairment सबसे important feature होता है जो कि बहुत ज़्यादा prominent होता है. अब वो आपके साथ communicate नहीं कर पा रहे कि what they want, so definitely they'll be frustrated. You just imagine yourself, you want something and you're not able to tell others that what you want, or you want to communicate something and you're not able to communicate what you want to communicate. So how will you feel? So same goes with kids with special needs. They are frustrated, right? They're highly anxious and stressed. They feel overwhelmed by what's going on around them. Like for example, you have taken your child to someone's home for the first time, maybe your friend, maybe your family member or someone else. The child is not familiar with the environment and there is so much noise around, so many people which are a stranger for the child. He definitely will get stressed. He will definitely anxious, right? Let me admit people who are in the waiting room. So naturally the child will get frustrated and anxiety level will increase. So when anxiety level increases, when frustration increases, you behave odd. We all do that. Did you ever notice that when you are waiting, so you start moving around, you'll walk here and there, like for no reason. If I ask you why you're walking like this, so you might say that I'm waiting someone and I'm anxious. Okay, so your anxiety is leading you towards walking. Some people start, clicking something, some people start moving their legs, some people start something else. So everybody has their own ways of dealing with their stress and anxiety. So that is something which you have to, like, you want to relax yourself, you want to calm down yourself, so you have certain ways to calm yourself down. Similarly, kids with special needs also have certain ways to calm them down. to reduce their anxiety, to reduce their stress level. So they behave in certain ways. So you need to find out that reason why they're feeling stressed, why they're feeling anxious. And once you know the reason, then you can deal with such behaviors. Okay.